Hey guys, so I have an email. Somebody asked me about the market. We are currently witnessing a tremendous market decline, which in his opinion, it was expected. Yeah, people have been waiting for this decline for a while now. Most famously, Warren Buffett has been selling stocks and just building up lots of cash in expectation of a big drop. And I have also, as some of my friends as well, have been raising cash. I didn't sell any of my stocks, but I've been not investing, perhaps wrongly, over the last year or so, expecting a decline. So here we are. So he says, my question, as a guy with a firm monthly salary, that's this guy, if you should continue to invest on a dollar cost averaging basis or save up until the market has declined to, say, like a 20% drop. Overall, I believe this question to be valuable for your finance channel. So, yeah, I would, it's hard to say how low the market will get. I believe that a year from now, it will be higher. So, and I believe that 2 years from now, it will be higher than its all-time high. That's just my belief. I don't have a crystal ball. This is what I think. So, the market has already dropped nearly 20%. If you've been saving a lot of money, let's say you have, I'll just use a round number to keep it even. Let's say you have $100,000 saved up. You might want to put $25,000 in now. I'm not telling you what to do because I'm not your investment advisor. I'm not an investment advisor. But for me, when the market's dropped 25%, it's a time to consider creeping in. That said, if there's still a lot of uncertainty in the market, people are not sure what's going to happen, you might want to wait a little while longer. But I tell you, I've seen this type of stuff before. It's really hard to predict when it's actually going to hit the bottom and then shoot back up. You may have some false dead cat bounces, as they call it, where it seems to hit the bottom and goes up and then it falls back even harder. That happens all the time. So the safest bet is to dollar cost average X amount of percentage every time you see a decline or every X amount number of months, something like that. It's very hard to predict. You have to always think of long-term investing. So if you don't want to think about it, it's down nearly 20%. Probably a good idea to put in at least some of your money into the market now. Again, I don't know your situation, and it could drop down another 25%. I don't know. It's hard to say. So if you're a long-term investor, and that's what investor means, it means long-term, it was better to buy stocks today. What is today? April 9th. Better to buy today than it was a month ago or 3 months ago or 4 months ago. So you're probably in a good position now to buy at least some more investments. Again, don't ever put money into the market that you can't afford to lose. You don't lose until you sell. So the worst thing you don't want to do, is I saw during the dot-com bubble era where everything was going up for quite a while. I knew cab drivers who were taking out loans and doing what they call margin investing. And then when the market crashed, they were forced to sell everything and they owed a ton of money. Not a good situation. So if you do buy stocks for long-term, underline long-term investment, meaning at least 7 years before you even look at it, then yeah, today is a better time to invest than it was 6 months ago. There you go. So that's it. Dollar cost averaging, look it up. It's a tried and true investment strategy. It works. So I'll leave you with this. They've done a study, Jack Bogle of Vanguard did a study a while back where they found if you had two people, one person who put all their money into the market and then the very next day it crashed, and somebody else who always stayed in cash and never invested their cash, after 10 years, the person who had put all their money into the market and the next day it crashed but they didn't sell, after 10 years, that person who has the worst timing ever will be way ahead in terms of the amount of wealth they've accumulated versus the person who never put in the market in the first place. So keep that in mind. I hope that helps. Cheers.